Hey friends, hello, what's up? It's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be just kind of a chill, get ready with me, chatty video. And I do have a bunch of new products in this box right here. I don't have new products for every single part of my face, so for the ones that I don't have new products, I will just be using some of my old standby favorites. So I guess that's it. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So for primer, I don't have a new one, so I'm going to use my It Cosmetics number 50 Serum Collagen Veil Primer. This one is really nice. I feel like it's hydrating, but it also just kind of fills in your pores and makes your skin very smooth. Now, as for foundation, I don't have a new one of that either, so I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation. This is one of my all-time favorites. Don't mind my hair today, guys. I don't think I've washed it in like 5 days. My boyfriend and his roommate and one of his work friends all went tubing on a local river yesterday called the Chattahoochee, for anyone that lives in Georgia or knows about it. And it's a really cold river. It's like 50 degrees. So my hair definitely got wet, but I still have yet to wash it. And I did get some sunburn, like a little bit right here and some random one on my arm. My legs are pretty bad, so I'm kind of hurting from that. But that's what I did yesterday, which is why I look like a swamp rat with this hair. So next is concealer, and I do have two new products. Kat Von D sent me some of their stuff. So I do have two of the new Walk It concealers. This is in the shade L3 and L5. Now, I did do something bad, and I have used the L5 underneath my eyes already. And I honestly didn't care for it that much, but I think I am just going to try it out again today and try a different method of application and setting, because they did send me the under eye setting powder as well, and I haven't used that yet. So they did give me L3 and L5, but L5 is actually a little bit brighter or lighter. I'll do some swatches for you. Hold on one second. Swatching these out, you actually can't see anything. That was a totally fucking useless swatch, but it actually looks like L3 might be brighter. I don't know. It's really interesting because these look darker and lighter in the tube. Like L3 looks lighter. L3 is definitely much more of a yellow tone, so I think if I use a little bit of that under my eyes, it will be very brightening. So I'm going to try that. And it's really thick. It doesn't feel very like hydrating or like a liquidy. It feels kind of more solid. Oh, this is also a first impressions video if you guys couldn't figure that out. I am a terrible YouTuber. So there is one eye done, and it looks pretty good actually. I did a really thin layer, so it looks nice. Doesn't look too cakey yet. My problem I had with it initially was that when I set it, I used kind of a baking method with my beauty blender, and I felt like it kind of caked and gummed up. It was really strange, and it made my eyes look really dry and flaky. So I'm gonna try a different method today and see if that helps it. That looks pretty good. I feel like you can still see a little bit of my under eyes because I've just been partying like an animal this weekend. I'm gonna put a little bit more like right here. Layers of the L3, which is the warm shade. Now, before I move on to face concealer, I do want to test out the Lock It setting powder. This is in the shade Translucent. I just want to set it quickly because I don't want my under eyes to crease. This is so cute. The little powder dispenser is in the shape of a star. I love that. So I am going to try it with the setting brush, which I mentioned in my last favorites. I really like this, but I actually haven't used the two together. And I just realized I had a concealer brush that I meant to use in this video. Damn it. Maybe I'll just go in and like kind of blend it out. I don't know. There wasn't really too much I could do with that. I'll have to try this in another video or tell you guys how I like it, but I am going to just put a little bit of this powder in the cap. And even though this says translucent, I don't know if you can tell, but it seems kind of like yellow. It's not truly translucent to me. I feel like it has some color. Here it is on the brush. It does look whiter on camera, but here goes nothing. Powder is flying everywhere. Brush is so soft. I really enjoy it. Setting that too. Wow. Powder kickoff. Okay, so the under eyes are set and they look pretty good. I will say that I do think this concealer is a bit more on the dry matte side. I like to look more hydrated than matte, but for some people I bet that's really what you want. Now I'll just do some concealing with the L5 shade. Of course, I've had no breakouts basically all summer, and now a couple days before school, actually I'm going to school tomorrow when I'm filming this, my first day of class. Of course, I am breaking out. nicely on my skin. I don't know if it's my favorite concealer. I just kind of feel meh about it so far, kind of ho-hum. But I am now going to move on. Let me go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I will come back and we can continue chatting. Through the magic of editing, I am back. I use my IT Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil and then the NYX Micro Brow in Redhead or Auburn. I do have a bunch of first impression products left, and one brand that did send me a good amount of stuff is Beauty for Real, and I love their message and their brand. They are all cruelty-free and everything like that, really good ingredients, and their packaging is actually really cute and minimal as well. So I do have a bunch of stuff to try from them. I have the Blush and Glow Cream Blush and Luminizer, the Define Universal Definition Lip Pencil, the Lip Gloss and Shine, and then the High Def Defining Volumizing Mascara. So this is the Blush and Glow stick, and I am going to try this, but I'll use a light hand on this because I have another blush to try in this haul as well. So this is the stick, and the shades are in the pink for the blush and then Get Lit for the glow highlighter. So this does look a little dark for my skin, but I'm still going to try it anyways. I guess I'll just put it on my skin and see how it works. It smells good. It smells like kind of vanilla, like a MAC lipstick. Actually really pretty. It's definitely a little bit more subtle than I was expecting. I think you can kind of see it on camera. I thought when I first looked at this that it would be a lot darker, but it's just a really nice champagne-y color. Really pretty. I'm gonna see if I can build it up. You guys know I fucking love my highlights. Yeah, that's really pretty. Here's my cheek without. Still a little shiny, that's just from the lights. And then with it, without, with. So I'm gonna do this other cheek too. I'm not a huge fan of cream products, but this seems to be blending nicely into my skin and it doesn't look too obvious or anything, so I really like this one so far. Put a little bit on my nose. I like to put some on the tip and then the very high point of my bridge. Not the whole bridge, just like right here. Looks pretty. Definitely not the most intense highlight, but really nice. I like it. Then for the blush, wow, okay, that's a pretty shade. I'm not huge into cream blushes, but I do want to try this just for the heck of it. I'm going to use a really light hand for this because like I said, I do have another blush to try out. I feel like it blends pretty nicely. Not perfect, but I think that maybe user error more than anything. Try it on this other cheek really quickly. It is very creamy. Both of these products, I feel like you don't have to like really rush. I mean, I want to rush because I want to blend it in well, but it doesn't feel like it's drying immediately on my skin. So it looks super blotchy on camera. My lighting is just not great today, but it doesn't look that blotchy in real life. Some of my freckles and stuff make it look like I kind of have like some redness down here, but I don't, so I don't know. But now for the other blush that we're going to try out. This is the Besame Cosmetics Translucent Blush, and this is the packaging, which is really nice, but it is a bit flimsier than I thought, to be honest, because these are kind of expensive and this plastic feels a little bit flimsy. But here's the shade, and it's a really pretty pale kind of everyday shade. It's coming off more pink, I think, on camera. Actually, maybe that's pretty true to color. So I'm just gonna put this on my cheeks really quickly. I'm just gonna have an intense blush today, but that's cool. Oh my god. Well, that's what happened. Shit. Okay, damage control. I'm gonna use another blush brush and try to blend this out. Well, that is insanely pigmented. Oh my god. So I still have all of this. I'm gonna tap it off. That's insane. So I look like a clown. This is no joke. This stuff is very powdery, very pigmented. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I'm gonna go in with my kabuki brush and just some face powder. This is the Laura Geller face powder. I love this stuff. And just kind of try to like correct this crazy blush. It's a good trick if you apply too much. That's definitely better. So I think there are pros and cons to this. The pro is it's insanely pigmented. The con is it's really messy and powdery. The color seems pretty nice though. So I'm definitely skipping around in this video, but the next new first impressions product I have is this Hard Candy eyeshadow palette. This is in the shade Raining Mid. It's the top 10 trendsetters eyeshadow collection. So I guess this is just one of the palettes in that series. First impressions on this packaging, I'm not a huge fan. I feel like this is just a little tacky, but it is nice because on the inside you have a mirror to blind you guys quickly there. And then it does come with these little eyeshadow thingies. What are these called? Applicators? Sponge tip applicators. God. Remember those days, guys? I remember when that's all I used to use. The glow up is real, but here are all of the shades. And they all are shimmery, so there's no matte shades. I'm just gonna go ahead and swatch a couple. I'm gonna swatch this purple right there. So this purple wasn't great. It's really pretty on my finger, but on my hand, worst swatch place ever, what? On my hand, it's kind of a little bit patchy. I'm gonna try this like burgundy red shade. I think that's really pretty. You guys know I love my reds. If you don't, now you do. Super pretty on my finger, like a coppery red color. So this one is much better. There's the swatch there. You can see it's much more even. Maybe purple shadows, I think those are just troublesome for some people. So I definitely want to do a look with that red shadow. It's really pretty. I guess I will prime my eyes. I normally don't all the time, to be honest, but I will today. Let's use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, the normal one. So I want to know what's going on with you guys. How is your school going if you're still in class or school? It's actually my last year of college starting tomorrow, so it's really crazy for me. This fall semester will be my last fall semester ever of school. I don't know how you feel about it. If you guys are in college, let me know what you're studying. I'm curious about that. If you guys don't know, I am studying graphic design, so this last year is like really high pressure for me. It's kind of nerve-wracking, but I'm ready to jump into it as well. Okay, so I set those eyes. I'm just gonna go over it super quickly with my kabuki. That's so lazy of me, but I just don't feel like really setting it. Because this palette doesn't really have any transition shades, I'm just gonna grab my Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette really quickly. And I'll use this shade right here, Salted Caramel, and just to kind of quickly just carve out the crease. Okay, so that is done. So I think I'm just gonna take this red shade and put it all over my lid. Let's see how that works. I'm kind of trying to pack it on there. Pigmentation is not great, I feel like, with a brush. Let me see if I can just do it with my finger. Yeah, so packing it on with your finger is definitely a lot more intense. So there it is on the lid. It's okay. I'm going to take this color right here, right there, which is kind of like it is the darkest shade in the palette, I guess, besides that navy, but maybe I can put this in the crease a little bit and kind of like transition it. So that's what we're working with. This look is kind of a mess, guys. I don't ever really claim to be like a beauty guru, so I'm gonna put this underneath my eyes too, why not? We're on like the outer third. It actually looks kind of cool. I'm just gonna take a little bit more of that color and put it like right here so it's a bit even. So I lost some of that red, so I'm gonna put more on the center of the lid with my finger. Just kind of blend it together again. Okay, so that's interesting looking. For the inner corner, I want to try this shade right here. It's definitely like a light champagne-y kind of white gold color. I'm just gonna use my finger. I normally do my inner corner highlights. I said that weird, highlights. So this one is definitely very sparkly. A little bit glittery, but it looks pretty. I'm in focus, guys, I can't really tell. So I'm gonna take that same shade and put it underneath my brow bone. It is really pretty, but it is a little bit like flaky glitter, I think. It seems like some of the shades in this palette are like that. So the eyes are almost done. I actually just tight lined with my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in 21L, and I think I have something in my eye. Fuck. My opinion on this palette is it is super pretty. I found it decently easy to work with. However, there are no transition shades, and I didn't think the pigmentation was amazing. That being said, it is really inexpensive, so if you are looking for an inexpensive, cruelty-free makeup brand, it's at Walmart. They are at Walmart, so that's pretty awesome. So this is is the Beauty for Real mascara, and this is in the shade Just Black. Ooh, this is really interesting. This is not what I was expecting. This wand is really small. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. This wand is really small. I'm not used to using a wand like this at all. So that's pretty great actually. This was just one coat, and I find that it definitely is volumizing and defining. It does what it says. I have pretty long lashes, and I normally go for volume because I already have length. So I really like this. Let me do the other eye real quick. So that is one coat. I'm going to do one more thin one, maybe just not dip the brush in again, and then I will show you guys the finished product. So here is the mascara done, guys, and I really do like it. I do think that my bottom lashes are a bit crazy. Now looking at my top lashes, they do look a little crazy as well. You can't see, but I'm doing this. But it is really pretty. I think it was easy to apply. I liked it on my top lashes a little bit better than my bottom ones, but oh, and I'm getting mascara all over my eyeshadow. Awesome. Not my favorite mascara, but I do think it makes your lashes look very defined, and they definitely stand out. So we're almost done, guys. My eyes look crazy, really dramatic actually on camera also. But the next thing I have to try out is the Hard Candy All Day and Night, oh no, Fast and Fabulous Makeup Setting Spray. Does anyone else just butcher packaging like this? I cannot get it out. I'm like a little savage. I think this is just a normal setting spray, and on the back it says shake well, apply on top of makeup. Hold bottle 8 to 10 inches away from face and spray 2 to 4 times to evenly set makeup. I don't know about you guys, but I drench myself. Oh. Okay, well this little thing popped off. That's okay though. But I drench myself in setting spray. So let's go ahead and try this. I'm gonna go in first. So it smells kind of cucumbery actually. It smells good. I don't think it's adding really any highlight or matteness to my face. It kind of just dissolved instantly almost. That's really nice. I like the way it smells too. I don't think I have a setting spray that smells really good like that. And again, Hard Candy is cruelty free, so that's awesome. I really like that one. And finally for lips, I know I've been skipping around here. I normally do my face makeup first and then the eyes and then the lips though for some reason. I do have two lip products from Beauty for Real. The first one is the Define Universal Definition Lip Pencil, and then the Lip Gloss and Shine Light Up Lip Gloss. The lip gloss is in the shade Nudist, which will probably actually go really well with this look. I'm not a huge lip gloss fan, but I am gonna try this one out. So as far as I can tell, the lip pencil is just a universal shade. Do a swatch. Oh, awesome. That's my fault. I shouldn't have put it up so high. I always do that. It's not the lip liner's fault. But here's the shade again. So that's really pretty. It's just like a nice dark nude. And we're done. Just kidding. I'm gonna fill in the lips just a little bit so the lip gloss will look a little bit more natural. This color is really pretty. I definitely see it being universal. I think any skin tone could rock this for sure. So now I'm gonna try the lip gloss. I don't love this smell. It smells kind of like a weird fake mint, like a chemical mint. Shade is pretty though. I think I did get a little bit of a lip liner on this, so I think this is just a really nude shade. For the final verdicts on everything, the Kat Von D concealer, I am so on. I don't think I would go out and repurchase this. The powder feels really nice. I really like that. The eyeshadow palette was fun. I kind of told you guys my thoughts earlier. I don't think I would go out and repurchase it, but if you are a beginner in makeup or you're just looking for a palette that has some really fun colors for not a huge price point and is cruelty free, I think this one would definitely be fun for you guys to check out. I don't think it's a perfect beginner starter palette, but if you already have some transition matte shades, I think it would be a lot better for that. For the Beauty for Real products, I definitely really like this lip liner a lot. The mascara is really pretty as well. It's just kind of crazy, but I think that's just my eye look that I did today. It's very like meh. The lip gloss I could take or leave. It does feel a little bit nice and tingly on my lips right now, but I'm just not a huge lip gloss fan. And I do like this glow stick. I prefer the glowy part more than the blush part, but they both felt really nice and felt very creamy to blend on my skin. And for this Besame blush, I have to say I'm not a huge fan of it. I really like the look of this packaging, but it does feel a little bit cheap for the price point, and it was so pigmented. It was kind of user error, but it was just really powdery as well. So I would probably pass on this, but it is nice, and Besame is cruelty free as far as I could could tell anyways. And I don't know, it's kind of like a theme product. If you really like the old school packaging, maybe you would like this. Also for the setting spray, I really like it. I'm gonna do it again, so why not? It smells really nice, like a fresh cucumber again, and it feels really good and sets kind of instantly on your face. I really love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I didn't actually talk too much. For me, I am going back to college tomorrow, like I said, just crazy, and I'm just gonna be doing that for a while. So let me know what videos you guys would like to see. I'm gonna try to film a late summer lookbook. It's so late, but I want to try to film that. So let me know what your favorite product was in this video in the comments, and just let me know what's going on with you guys. I love talking to you there. If you are new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you want to stick around. If you do, feel free to subscribe, hit that button, and give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!